This is a rival, Saratoga. Not only that, Saratoga likes to play finesse kind of ball. Does anybody know what the word finesse means? What does finesse mean? Finesse means soft. Is that the kind of football you guys play? Is that the kind of football you guys play?
For years, the expectations of academic excellence far outweighed any drive for touchdowns at Gunn High School in Palo Alto, California. Facing a lack of interest and an 8-42 record from 2013 to 2018, the football program found itself on the verge of folding. That is, until Coach Jason Miller arrived with a unique formula for success.
Who wants to be first place? Well, let's go. Get online. Hurry up.
We went from like a really bad team, like 0-10, to like going undefeated last year and still doing very good this year.
When I moved to California, the football team was under a new coach. I didn't really know anybody, and I thought it would be a good chance to meet people. And little did I know that I would meet a family here. I grew up in a very, white, Persian, wealthy area, I will say. So there wasn't a lot of black people around me.
All right, here we go. I may be the first black man that they've ever known. I may be the first black person that's entered their house. Fire off low, Otis. Under him. There you go. Now drive. Now finish him. Now finish him. Now finish him. Now. Oh, boy. There you go. Let's go.
Miller established his roots as a coach and teacher in the inner city of South Central Los Angeles.
I educated for 20 years in inner city LA. I started to feel burnt out on the problems of inner city schools. I left because I felt like I needed to affect change on a different level, in a different area.
He found the perfect scenario in tech-savvy Palo Alto.
If I hear that all gun kids are just academics, then I have to think about the stereotype that we don't do so well in athletics. And yet we have a championship level program. There you go. Score, run! I push and embrace physicality. We aren't a finesse team. We are a smash mouth system with high academic kids. And it becomes a badge of pride and a badge of honor.
Only a few years after the program was nearly shut down, Miller has led the football team to a 25-10 record. But the coach and educator has made a mark off the field as well.
The good thing about Gunn is my athletes are very intellectual. And so we have intellectual conversations. We have the same conversations on the football field sometimes that we have in the classroom. We have conservatives, we have liberals, we have Muslims, we have Jews, we have Christians. And they may disagree about things, especially on the football team, but they're all about gun football, and they're all about their brotherhood.
Being able to have different perspectives and communicate your ideas, even if you don't agree with them, is something that I think is very important because there's not a lot of that in the world right now.
He always says, I want you to see my color, and I want you to know that I've been through something, and I had to go through things that you didn't have to go through.
My kids are going to be hiring people one day. My kids are going to be promoting people one day. And I always want them to have Coach Miller in the back of their head when they're making that decision. So I do believe that I can affect change right here by educating tomorrow's leaders. I want to teach them that social justice is not just a liberal thing. It's a human thing.
His student athletes took it to heart and took it upon themselves to march for Black Lives Matter.
I was taken aback because I usually talk about race with our kids and my experiences. And I've come to know that, many of our kids feel misunderstood like young black teens, a lot of them. So when our team joined Marches for Black Lives Matter, it just turned life on its head for me.
Coach Miller has become like a second father to me. I think that, he's been there for me when I really needed someone and taught me how to grow up and be a better person.
We call ourselves the Gunn football family, and you couldn't do it without a family environment here. We don't have the athleticism, we don't have the speed, we don't have the size, we don't have the height. But again, we have the love.
The family that is in there, my brothers now. It's good just to have them there for me when you don't have barely any friends at school. Father, I think that would probably be the best description of it.
I come from a community to where I didn't see many fathers. So when someone is to call you a father, that's a big title and that's a big responsibility. It's why I do it. It's why I